2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Norwood Invitational is about to get underway.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
All right, Rich, your thoughts?
This man has almost no weaknesses in his game, and last time they met, Rahm had this player's number, so let's see who will be the better player this week.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the first.
Pretty good shot there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Here we are at the second tee. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Opting for the 9-iron.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Good look at a birdie here.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th.
That dog will hunt.
Well played, mate.
This putt is of 9 feet. This is a good chance. It was on a good line. Putting for a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
This putt to move into a tie for first. Oh, what a super shot. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. This shot here from about 240 yards. He's currently tied for the lead. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, that's too bad.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Now leading by one shot. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He's got a bit of trouble here. Bad lie just off the fairway. Ouch.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. This looks to be heading to the green. A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. We've arrived at a par 4. Well struck. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one's going right at the pin here. We've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 2.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
And in it goes for the par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 11th. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And that's 8 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 13th hole. Well, you can reach for the putter because that one's on the surface. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, well played. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Oh, absolutely flushed. 4 feet to the cup. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently in first position. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. This putt to get to 10 under par.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, that's a ripper. Currently at 10 under par overall.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it, and only 327. Lay up, bunkers right, water left.
Setting up miles from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the 5-iron.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. That's frustrating. Not the end of the world. And with that, a victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Give that player a high five. Unbelievable what kind of form they're in right now. It is absolutely amazing to watch.
This is pure dominance.
Pure dominance.
Well, Henny, they've done it. They've finally managed to beat their rival.
Indeed they have, Luke, and they will be glad to check that box in their list of goals this season.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
No kidding, Henny. If you go through the history books, very few people have ever boasted a W against the great T-Dub. I can't believe they're taking on Tiger Woods today. I'm certainly excited to see how this one plays out.
It's incredibly brave. I know that they have beaten an incredible lineup of players to this point. But Luke, this is Tiger Woods. What are they thinking? He's the greatest player to ever has played the game, and they think that they can go up against him and beat him? It just doesn't happen.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Oh, please, Luke, let's not set Rich Beam off. Once we do that, we can't go back. So that's a whole different thing in itself. This match, though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beam school of confidence and good golf, because, as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Going with the 5-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Oh, so close.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Going with the hybrid. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. It's got a chance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. He's currently tied for second. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Not a bad play, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's some positive momentum now. Right to the top of the leaderboard they go. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
That's pretty tidy. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 3 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in two, well, that's a tall order.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. I don't mind the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Well, that was a good strike. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Quality shot, that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently at 6 under par overall. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, just missed. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
Wonderfully played. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will move him to 6 under par. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Sitting at -7, currently in the lead. You like that, didn't you?
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Hey, that's a chance.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And after that effort, they now lead this tournament with Bubba Watson behind in second place.
Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Yeah, quality shot, that. Chance to move to 8 under here. Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That's disappointing.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into a high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Opting for the 9-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
I love seeing stuff like that.
Not backing down one iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
If it's up, it could be in. A bit long on that one. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
They get a little ground draw here. A tad wayward, but still on the surface. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to, A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Okay, steady now. Okay, so luckily they've got a... Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic and New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Yes, high on confidence as Harold Varner III. Make sure you step up to the plate and deliver, although you're going to enjoy this rivalry because he's one of the best players out on tour to play with.
Oh, that was flushed. It's always important to club down when playing from an elevated position.
Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
It was on a good line. This one's for bogey. Well, that's a shame not to par the first. Always hurts.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Bit disappointing, that one.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, well played. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
A long par 4 this hole.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Attaboy, good shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. This putt is about 8 feet.
This for a birdie run.
I like the look of this.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. This one's for birdie.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Currently 1 under for the day. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
He shares the lead.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look. Surely it's going to.
How did that miss?
A par putt on the table.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. On the tee of a par 3. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That was a gallant attempt. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Opting for the 6-iron.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Well, they've certainly got the swing in a groove.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, what a stroke. And down it goes. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for first. We have a par 4 on this one.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Looking really good, this one. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Well, he means business. Coming out, hitting shots like that against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
That's frustrating.
A par putt awaits.
And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Playing to an elevated green here. Let's see if they've got the right club. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well hold. Will Zalatoris is coming off another birdie, which will take him to 1 off the pace. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Leading by a shot after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Looks to be making tough work of this hole.
would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given two choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot.
Oh dear, that's on the beach. Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
Wow, that was just striped. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Elevated green up there. Luke going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
Opting for the 5-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 2.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This is their look at birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Awesome stuff.
This shot was about 140 yards out.
Currently leading by 3.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
You've got to hit a number of big shots here at Quail Hollow Club, and none bigger than the tee shot at the par 3 17th.
Luke, time to step up and make the best swing of the day on this challenging par 3 17th. Find the center of the green, and you're a happy player.
Currently -5. Currently in the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. That's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
Well, if you think you've passed the worst of it after playing the 17th at Quail Hollow Club, think again. Welcome to the last.
Yes, water going all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. That bunker on the right has crippled many a player. Find the fairway and give yourself an opportunity to find the green in 2.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
This putt for him to win the event. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable.
Well, that's a beauty. You could put it in the win column. That's the Wells Fargo Championship. How about that?
You can take that win to the bank, Luke. Awesome.
And Rich, they did it. A slim lead going into that back 9, and yet they pulled out the win.
This player stepped up when they needed it the most. That part of it is probably the most impressive thing to me, how they kept everybody else at bay.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the TGC Championship is about to start.
Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it.
Lovely, lovely run.
Time for the second shot into the first. Wow, that almost went in the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that'll affect the momentum.
An opportunity to make a par here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently tied for third. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
from around 220 yards.
Breeze straight into him.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, that's too bad.
That will drive you bats.
Nice line. Currently 1 under for the round. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ooh, nice line. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Yeah, nicely played.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently a couple under for the event. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Nicely holed and for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Now with the honor on a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Great shot.
Luke, you're awesome. I want you to know that.
Thank you very much. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
This one heading to the bunker.
Oh, dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. This one's on line. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
From around 140 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
This one heading towards the green.
Outstanding approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Was on a good line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Well, grabbed a share of the lead going into the final 9. Anything is possible, but I like their chances. They're in a great position.
Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Second shot here at the 10th. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Just didn't drop. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Yep, tracking well.
Checking in on the standings now, and they're currently tied for first alongside Jon Rahm.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
A bit too much pace on that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This really looks good.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. Setting up in the first cut. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. that'll sting a bit.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
This hole is a long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Nicely done. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Oh, so close. Putting for par. And that putt will drop. Well done.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind straight down.
Not the result they were after there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal. But I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Going with the 8-iron here.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Hey, nice looking line.
That will work. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods.
This hole is a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
That's tiny. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
That's out to the right for sure. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position they're in for their third.
Oh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event. Chip it in here, and he'll take the title. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Well, in it goes, and this just continues this player's dominance.
Oh, what a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.